My name is John, and I am 20 years old. I live in New York City, a busy place with tall buildings, crowded streets, and many interesting people. I love living here because the city feels full of life, and there's always something exciting happening. My family is very important to me, and we live together in a cozy apartment where there is always laughter and fun. There are 4 of us in my family. My dad works as an accountant at a large company. He wakes up early in the morning and gets home late at night. He works hard every day, and I admire him for his dedication. Sometimes, when he comes home, he shares stories from his work, and I always listen closely. I hope to find a job one day that I enjoy as much as he enjoys his work. My mom is a doctor. She works in a hospital, helping people feel better. Her job is very demanding, but she always finds time to help my sister and me with our homework. She often says that helping others is the best job in the world. When she comes home, I love asking her about her day. She has many interesting stories about the people she meets at work, and they teach me a lot about kindness and caring for others. I also have a sister named Lily. She is 23 years old and has already finished college. Now, she is a teacher at a local school. She loves teaching her students and works hard every day to help them learn. Sometimes, I visit her classroom when I don't have my own college classes. I enjoy watching her teach because she makes every lesson fun and exciting. One Saturday morning, our family decided to spend the day together. My parents are very busy during the week, so weekends are special for us. We decided to have a picnic in Central Park. My mom packed sandwiches, fruit, and cookies, while my dad brought a big blanket for us to sit on. When we arrived at the park, the sun was shining, and the weather was perfect. We found a nice spot under a big tree and spread out the blanket. The park was full of life, with children playing, dogs running around, and people enjoying the sunshine. After we ate, my sister suggested that we play a game. "Let's have a storytelling contest," she said. She explained the rules. Each of us would tell a story, and at the end, we would vote for the best one. The goal was to make the story fun and interesting. "I'll go first," I said, feeling a bit nervous but excited. I wanted to impress my family. I told a story about a young superhero named Alex who could fly. I described how Alex would fly through the sky, saving people and helping them. My family listened closely, laughing at the funny parts and cheering for Alex's bravery. When I finished, everyone clapped. My dad said, "Great story, John. I loved how Alex helped everyone." I felt proud of my story and happy to see my family enjoy it. Next, it was Lily's turn. She told a story about a little girl named Mia who found a magic talking cat. The cat took Mia on an adventure around the world, visiting different countries and learning about different cultures. My family really liked Lily's story. They nodded and smiled as she talked about the lessons Mia learned, like how to be brave and how to make friends. Then, it was my mom's turn. She told us about one of her patients, an elderly man who had gone through many challenges in his life. She explained how he found joy in small things, like gardening and spending time with his friends. My mom's story was touching, and it reminded us of how important it is to appreciate the simple things in life. Finally, it was my dad's turn. He told us a funny story from his childhood about how he tried to bake a cake for his mother's birthday. The cake turned out to be a big mess, with flour everywhere, but his mother still loved it. We all laughed, imagining my dad as a child in the kitchen, covered in flour. After we all shared our stories, we decided that everyone had done a great job and that we should all win. We agreed that the contest was just a fun way to spend time together as a family. After the stories, we played some games in the park. We ran around, played tag, and took funny pictures of each other. It was a day full of laughter and fun, and I felt so grateful to be with my family. As the sun started to set, we packed up our things and headed home. I looked around and felt happy. I realized that it wasn't just the stories that made the day special, but the time we spent together as a family. Each of us shared something from the heart, and that brought us even closer. When we got home, we were all a little tired, but we felt happy. I thought about how storytelling can bring people together and help them learn and grow. Just like my parents' jobs, storytelling has its own special way of connecting people and sharing important lessons. That night, as I went to bed, I smiled. I thought about the stories we shared and how they brought so much joy and learning into our lives. Sometimes, I feel like I am living in my own story, where love, family, and the joy of being together are the most important things. I drifted off to sleep with a smile, knowing that every story we create is special, just like each one of us. My name is John, and I am proud of my family, my life, and the stories we continue to create, one day at a time.